All right, take two. It's going to be over a forklift plug to power your winch. Um, this is obviously not my truck. Great big billboard and white steel wheels. Oh, and two drive axles. I picked my truck up a week after next. It's done. It's fixed. She's ready to go. More on that later. Anyway, so for a semi truck, some of them have a power plug right here that you can literally just plug that into, and you can set one up for a pickup, and then that into your trailer. And I keep mine with my trailer. On some pickups and apparently some semis, this was mounted here. The problem is that extension or jumper is not long enough to go from that plug to this plug. So I had to unbolt it so I can gain literally that much difference. Penske set this truck up, or actually had it set up. So anyway, there's a couple of things you can do. You can either make this cable to where it hangs somewhere or coils up, or you can affix it and have the appropriate length of a jumper to go from A to B. Or you can set it with the little power plug like I did on my, or how I have it on my truck. You can do it any which way you want, really and truly. The important thing is when you hook up to the batteries that you have this fuse or breaker, whatever you want to call it. So you go from battery post to your breaker. Then from the breaker, this goes right there and goes all the way up there. And obviously that's the ground. That's really it. There's nothing more to it. But do not hook the end of your cable directly to the battery. If this thing starts to short, you can have very, very bad things happen. So, to recap, battery to a breaker, there you go, 150 amp, and then end of cable over, that's the ground. Why does this thing seem so, well, anyway, then you run it along your frame rail and come up to, along the frame rail, come up to where you want it. When you buy the forklift plug, if it's not already made, the metal connector, as you can kind of see in there, right there. What I did was I just put it over the wire and literally just smashed the fuck out of it with a hammer. And then pulled on it. It was good. I ran a little solder down inside it and then heat shrinked it. They heat shrinked these. I don't know. This was already done, so I can't tell you how this was. But anyway, that's how that went. Hopefully this helps. Probably not. But it's really literally just that simple. There's nothing much to it. So you can either get a male-female setup like this for the end of your pickup. There's Storm. And go that route, or you can go that route and use a jumper. Just make sure your jumper is long enough. Penske didn't think about it. Of course, they don't know. So anyway, there you go. And just remember, when you mount, if you mount this, you want to be able to plug back into it. So anyway, there y'all go. Hope that helps.